I did the Idol. I was like party time. Like I just want to party.
Yeah.
I went out all the time. Like every night we were
Yeah.
out doing something. Too much.
Too
And
much.
like it's like I was throwing a party that I arrived here and I forgot that for a second why I arrived here. So like that kind of took over for a bit. But like we would go out and we would just have so much fun. Like I met her through a mutual friend, Victor is his name, and uh, she was just great, and she was always super fun, and we always had like the best time. And we have so many fun like memories and non-memories, right?
Yeah.
Um, things that like, but like she's great. She's always been like a super supportive, and even though like over the years, like why I haven't like seen her in person,
Yeah.
we always checked in on each other, and I'm just so happy for her and the life she's built for her, like her family's beautiful, like everything. I love that she's working for Passionflix, and now that I know how like the how Passionflix is run, and like it's just with the utmost care and like love, and you just feel it right when you walk into the room, and she deserves that. She's great. So that's the long and short of it. That's how
Yeah, we love her so much. We've literally bonded with her over the past couple of months, and like she's just like, you guys make me laugh all the time. You guys rock my world, and like all this stuff. And we're like, awesome, because her job is so hard. So we try every time to just really like give her that light and that happiness that she needs if she's in a low place and stuff like that. And that's why we're here, is to try to help her out. So,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, we're like, here you go. Here's
look,
some happiness for the day.
this stuff helps for sure, 100%. And I know like without getting to specifics, like her job is hard, like, and she
Yeah.
comes through like a lot of just random obstacles that will be tossed in front of her, right? So I
Yeah.
know like we were just laughing about some of them, but like this definitely helps. Like you guys are 100% like keep doing what you're doing because you're helping a lot of people.
We're doing the right thing. Yay.
Oh
Yes.
yes
She's a mama bear after her cubs. She's like, don't be
yeah
messing with my cubs.
yeah 100%. That's her.
Yeah, because because Brittany and I have encountered some
Some
not
hatred.
nice things that have happened, and so we tell her just to let her know, because we don't know like how to, like, if we should
Deal.
like comment on it, should we just block it, like we don't know what to do,
Yeah.
because they're members of the community too, so we're like, we don't know how to deal with this, and she's like, I got it, and we're like, yes ma'am. We're like, okay.
That's
We're like,
not
okay.
for sure. She's a
So,
protector, 100%.
yeah, but we love it though. And then there's been people too that have said also that she and I look similar too, because she did her interview with our book club, and our Zoom screens were right next to each other, and someone took a picture and they're like, y'all look the same, and I was like, we do. I was like, that's weird.
I could totally see that. Yeah.
I was like, oh man. I was like, Allie, we're twins. She was like, yes. And I was like, okay.
Great.
I was like, sweet. I'm glad that you took it as a compliment. Because I sure did. So let's see. Oh, how were you asked to produce music for Passionflix? So how did Tosca or Allie, how did they come to you and wanting music from you for Gabriel's Inferno?
So just randomly on Facebook one day, Facebook message, which I am awful at checking my messages. Like I get random things like sometimes and stuff. Like I really try to read a lot of them, but like I saw that she sent me something and I was like, oh, Allie. I jumped on it and she was like, hey, we have like a project that we would like to pull you in on. At this time I didn't know anything. I didn't know.
But yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, yeah, 100% sure. Like, let's do it. And she was like, you know, it's about this really popular book series. We've done a series of films for it, and we'd like you to do actually, without giving away what the songs were, they actually at first asked me to do covers for the
Okay.
um I don't think anyone knows the story actually. So they actually asked me to do covers, like do one or two covers for the film, songs that were important for the book.
Yeah.
And I was like, sure, let's do it or whatever. And I got the book and I was just gonna skim through, like full disclosure, I'm an awful reader, like awful. I will be reading something and I'll realize that I have not been retaining and I'll have to go back
Oh,
and read.
you're like zoned out and just, oh, wait.
I get really anxious about something that's coming up, and I jump forward to see what, like, I'm all,
Oh.
like, if you can have ADD, but just for reading, that's probably.
Okay,
So
some books that
I-
I've read, like I've not read them in months because it made me so mad, and I was like, I don't want to keep reading right now because I'm still mad.
I'm all salty about this. That's fine.
you have to be in a mood because you're collecting a lot of words and a lot of emotions when you're reading them. And, you know, so I got the book and I was like, let me just skim through and I'll start it and I'll kind of look through and look for pieces to weld into something and see why I'm singing these cover songs or whatever. Because I wanted the mood of the characters, right? You have to embody it.
Right.
And I got pulled in fully. Like I was like, this is like so cool. I love duality. I love like the whole being in dream state. Like, is this real or is this fake? I love Dante's Inferno. Dante's like
Yeah.
like the Divine Comedy is one of my favorite works. And you know, I was just like, this is really cool and really different. So when Allie asked me, like, can you do like a session and cover like maybe the song and send us a rough and let us hear what that sounds like, because we're going to decide what we're going to do. I sat down and wrote this out of heaven. I was like, this is what this song needs to be.
Wow.
And I sent them a rough, and it was just me and a piano. It was very rough. And I sent it to Allie, and she was like, holy shit.
She's like, whoa, this is great.
I didn't expect this at all. Let me play it for Margie. Let me play it for Tasha. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, you know, whatever. And, you know, I just wanted to give something because I got invested in these characters. There's so much drama. There's so much story. And it felt different. And also, like, I've never read a romance novel. Like, so it was a very new world for me. And I was just like, I like how this is set up. I like the structure of this. And as a writer, I identified with it.
Yeah.
So that's where that happened. And then I got word back like within an hour, and they were like, move forward, go forward, do this song. This is great. Keep going.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah. Because, and we recognize it because, like, I remember part 1 teaser came out, and we were like, I was like, this song is like, very, like, I'm like, it's them. Like, it's Julia and Gabriel. It's them. And then when we watched part 2, I was like, there's that song again. And I was like, I love that they kept it. Because I was like, this is amazing. I was like, it's them. And so, yeah, that's what we were talking about before you popped onto our live a couple of weeks back. Because we were just talking about how in love we were with the song. And we kept trying to search it. And we were like, we can't find it. And then we're like, oh, it's not released yet. So we
the common issue that everyone's running into, it's not out yet.
I know.
But I needed to, I felt like I had to do the characters justice, right? And
and you
know,
did.
Thank you very much. And it was just interesting how it all fell into place and like how quickly, because I think I turned around the track within so I worked with a new producer. His name is Casey Sullivan. He's incredibly talented. He's super energetic and really like jumped into this with me. And he's like, dude, let's do this. Let's jump on it. We had it done, I think, within 3 or 4 days.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. 3 or 4 days. So yeah, it was a fun
talent
project.
there.
Quick. It was very quick. And and everyone's just been super lovely. They were very welcoming at Passionflix, and Tosca was just very through the moon with the film.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, the whole team is just like, they're just on it, and they're just really like loving towards everyone. And it's just like, it's awesome. Even though we haven't met them in person, like we can still feel it like virtually. We can feel the love from them. So.
And they're completely like disarming. Like as soon as I walked in for our discussion meeting for like promo and talking about music video and everything, that was the first time I think I met Tosca in person, and she's so sweet and she's so down to earth and very giving of her time and her just wealth of knowledge. And you just feel immediately relaxed. Like you guys, like I feel like I'm talking to like friends I've known for a long time. That's very much what Passionflix and that whole family is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good and not to be around because Brittany and I talked about this a lot because if Passion Flicks was more so like Netflix or Hulu, like that extreme of a movie service, we wouldn't have this tight knit of a community, I don't think, because Netflix and Hulu, they're just like whipping out stuff, but it's like they're all about the money and just being up there and being competitive with one another. Where Passionflix is like, we have our own genre of fans, so it's fine. It's like,
yeah, they can go at their own pace and rhythm for sure, and it feels like that. It does feel like that. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, super awesome, super awesome.
Have what? Oh,
Passion
Flick. Okay, I will take that. Like, I love The Weeknd. Okay, I will own that.
Yeah, 100%. Because when we heard that, I was like, yes, he is. He's the Weeknd version of the Passion.
That's hilarious. Okay, cool. I will own that. I'm gonna change my business cards.
Change it to The Weeknd of Passion.
Done. I love it.
Done. Gotta change it. It's gonna be good to go. Let's see.
Great.
Yeah, you answered that one. He did.
Yeah.
It's because I talk too much. Like,
No.
I need to just answer the question and not talk.
No, you answered it, and we looked at it. We were like,
I was pointing to Haley. I was like,
that's the question.
What
Like,
was the question, out of curiosity?
it was. Go ahead, Britt.
So interestingly, like I did not watch the films until more recently.
What?
It's true. I read because I read the book, and then I obviously knew what the actors looked like. I wanted to picture them, which is interesting for me because when I was reading, I was picturing them. But then after I was done with that, I was like, okay, now I need to see how it I was almost afraid. Does that make sense? Like, because you get to love, like when I was like a kid, I read like Harry Potter, and then all of a sudden they're like films. I was like, oh God, like, are they going to be good? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You take such good care, or the author takes such good care of creating these personalities and these dynamic relationships, and you're like, don't fuck it up.
Yeah. No, yeah, literally.
So, and then I was, I hadn't watched anything from Passion Flicks, and I was in so like good with everyone, and I was like, what if like I'm not a huge fan of the film? Then I watched the film, and I was like,
you're like,
this is great. This is incredible. It was they nailed it. They like honestly, like from book to film, like probably one of the best adaptations I've ever personally seen. And so there's a little bit of fear. So I definitely watched the films, but I was hesitant, and then I was just like, why am I hesitant? Like, I love it.
Like, why was I afraid? It's good. It's fine.
Oh yeah, Haley and I know that because we like read a lot of series together, and then we watch the movies, and we're all there like, that should have been that.
That should have been this one.
Yeah. Oh, they cut out that part. That's a pivotal point.
Hair's the wrong color. Her eyes are the wrong color. Like, it's just little things like that will get on my nerves.
The cupboard was the wrong color, and and then they cut out like a big section in like the part of the book that is like a turning point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're screaming and not enjoying.
Oh yeah, we were. We were.
No, yeah, because Brittany did this too. When all three of us, we've had this shared experience with Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey. Disappointed in both. 50 Shades was a little better, but it's like they just cut out such important.
I like
factors,
it, but also like why?
Right.
But Twilight as a whole, I was just disappointed from movie 1 to 4. It was just terrible. It was just so bad.
I'm
At one. Stop.
But see, like that's the thing. Like, and also when I had personally, like, I felt like I knew these characters. I wrote the song for them, and I'm like, what if my song doesn't fit in with the personas that are on screen? So I was a little nervous, but didn't have to.
It fit beautifully. Yeah.
they're all intertwined in my head. Like Julio is Gabriel, Melanie is. I mean, they're just they nailed it. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, when they released the casting picture for the whole cast, I was like, that's them. That's it. Like, that's the character. And I was like, that's really creepy that they did that they were able to nail it.
yeah, absolutely agreed.
Well, at first
Yeah.
I thought Julio was just like a picture they got out of a picture frame or something. Like they still haven't like found him yet.
Not a real person, just
We're still like,
No, Allie sent me a picture. She was like, "Here's the cast." Like this is when we were still talking about. And here's the cast of like, and I'm like, "Oh, holy shit!" Like I'm never. I don't ever want to stand next to him.
you're like,
no, we're
Like-
just like,
I'm like, I see you over there.
you're like, yeah, cool.
Hi.
No, and then she's just wonderful too. Like they're great.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
Great people.
Yeah, no, Allie was like, yeah, don't boost his ego or whatever. And we were like, okay, but she was like, no, he's like he's like really, really nice, like a total nerd about things. And I was like, that's awesome because just by his physical appearance, he does look intimidating. He looks like someone that you probably won't approach because you're just like, okay. But once he speaks, he's so genuine and authentic and intelligent. You're like, oh, okay, you're not as scary as I thought you were. You're like, oh, okay,
Real
cool.
people. They're
Yeah.
both lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're super awesome. But hopefully, speaking of like seeing actors, maybe hopefully we'll see. But like, I swear, I hope that you would be able to, because so many of our followers, including us, would be so pumped if this happened. But are you thinking of potentially attending Passion Con and being just like bombarded by all of us? Like,
Am I thinking about it? No. I'm just gonna do it. 100%.
yeah,
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
be
like that answer.
I
I like it.
like after you guys talked to me about, I remember Allie said something about it, and I kind of was like, oh yeah, Passion Con. I kind of put it in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
But then you guys talked about it when I was on your show last time.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, Passion Con. There's that word again. Like Allie
Like-
talked to me about it, and she was like, yes, we're gonna do things. So there are gonna be things at Passion Con that I'm involved in.
I know. So like Haley
Yay.
called me like over a year ago
Uh-huh.
about it. And so I didn't know anything about Passionflix or anything. And she was like, I'm like ready for anything. She's like, oh,
You're coming to this
can
with
you
me.
come with me to LA? And I was like, sold.
Let's go. LA. Let's go.
Done. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's gonna be a blast to like meet you
Yeah.
all and to like officially meet some of the like the cast and different things. It's gonna be great.
Brittany and I have already agreed that we are going to be your security team,
Yes.
your Passionflix security guards. We're like, ladies move, Red's coming through. Sorry, no touching.
I don't think anyone wants to be near me. I'm a redhead and I can be fiery.
Like, watch out.
Yes. I love it. Hashtag redheads, but with 2 Ds. That's,
Yeah. Oh, hey. I like it.
Yeah.
I love it.
There you go.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We were like, we should be Red security guards. But like, ladies move, please, no touching, no autographs,
We're just
please.
trying to get
You guys are great. It's gonna be a blast. I have no idea like how long. Like, is it multiple days? Is it like?
So it's a weekend.
Yeah, it's a weekend.
Yeah, it's a weekend. Yeah. Speaking of the weekend, it's a
The
weekend.
weekend.
Love it. It's
It's
gonna be fun. I'm very much looking forward to it, and there's gonna be some stuff.
We're really excited because we've put back extra money and stuff to actually not only like do the Passion Con, but like we're gonna go to Disney and we're gonna
Yes.
because
Love
we haven't been to California, so
We're just
like,
gonna take it all in. So
I love that. Okay. Nice.
yeah,
Okay.
if you want to go to Disneyland with us the day before, go for it.
Go for it.
Love Disneyland. I love it so much.
So I've been
I
to
grew
Disney-
up with Disney World, so
Yeah.
it's hard for me to like. I same thing. I didn't want to go to Disneyland because I like Disney World is like where it's at. Why would I go to Disneyland? But
Yeah.
like Disneyland is great. I love it. And
We've
maybe
never been, so we're excited. We've both been to Disney World. Have you been to Disney World, Brittany?
Multiple times.
Okay, so we've all been to Disney World, but not Disneyland.
so It'll all be a new
It's gonna be an
experience.
experience. A whole new world.
Oh yes, you did that. Yeah, maybe I'll join you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just look for the big group of women with Passionflix shirts
And
you'll-
ears.
and Passionflix
And
ears.
ears.
Be good to go.
Great, I love it. Love it.
So, but yeah, we're super pumped about that. But obviously,
I
yeah,
know
if
they,
you show up.
they postponed it.
Oh yeah, they
At
did.
least they postponed it because then I wouldn't be able to come.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
It
want-
was supposed to be in September of this year, but then
Yes.
COVID happened, so they postponed it to next year. So, which is good because A, she and I were broke at the time, and then B, Brittany couldn't come. She wasn't medically cleared to attend, and now she can. So,
Awesome. Well, things happen for a reason. Like, dude, there's so many really cool things like I can't talk about that were in the works for.
Here, I'll turn off recording real quick. No, I'm kidding.
Because,
turn off the record button.
Turn off the record button.
because I can't say because some of the stuff still might happen, but like, I was just like, come on, COVID.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. But
Everything
year-
happens for a reason.
next year will be new opportunities.
Well,
and
and it's
new
in the
things, so-
summer too. It's in May, so because if it was in September, it would be in like the fall, and
Yeah.
so it's gonna be more in the summertime. So,
You'll get full LA.
Yes.
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 Yeah, 100%.
Yep. Full sunny LA vibes. We'll get
Yeah.
it all. I'm trying to think. So that was pretty much most of the questions we had, but if there was like anything else that you wanted to, feel free to share that you're allowed to share
Or touch base
or
on.
touch. Yeah. If there's anything else that you wanted to say.
Oh, there's so much I want to say. Let's see what I can say. I'm very excited for the next few days
Mm-hmm.
to happen. And that's, I think, that's what I'll leave you with. I'm very excited for the next few days. October's a wonderful month, and I'm very excited for the last week of October.
Ooh.
Because of Halloween.
Oh, yeah, and Halloween. Halloween is also happening. No, yeah. There's some exciting things. I like, again, the team at Passionflix are like, you guys are dedicated to them. They're dedicated 150% to you. They've
Yeah.
got some fun things coming. I'm very excited for opportunities and for some of the stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Super.
We're really pumped and we're just patiently waiting. Like,
We're
I know.
patiently waiting.
yeah.
I feel like a robot. Like I can't. Like I just keep saying the same thing over and over to people on YouTube, on Twitter, and I'm just like, oh, God. But
I understand. Like, there's stuff that we can't say right now that we have in the works, so we're just like,
Yeah. There's some stuff that has been like talked to us from Passionflix that we can't share any too. So we're in the same boat.
we understand.
we need a support group. If you know
Yeah.
stuff, we need to just get
I
together and support each other.
Hi, Crystal. Welcome to Passionflix support group.
Exactly. I love it. I'm for it. Let's do it.
I'm bad at keeping secrets.
Like, I'm
So bad.
like Christmas gifts, anything like that. Like
Oh
after
my
unwrapping
gosh.
and opening,
I
I'm like,
can't.
oh, I got you, blah, blah, blah. I just tell them. Like I can't.
That's me. I can't.
So I make gifts like because I think it's more sentimental, and I try to like keep it, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna like it, and it's this, and it's. Can you just open it?
You just open it. That'd be great.
That's me.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait either.
And I'm really bad at secrets, so
Mhm.
you won't ever see me. I won't be able to lie.
no.
Same.
Ever-
I'll
You
be-
can't keep a straight face.
You're lying, aren't you? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, my boyfriend and I do that for anniversaries and birthdays. We'll like as soon as it comes in from Amazon or wherever, we're like, here you go,
Take it.
just open it. I'm not gonna wait. Just
That's
happy
hilarious.
anniversary. Here you go.
I'm gonna be so excited to like have some of this for in your hands and in your ear.
Yeah, and off your shoulders and be like, take
Yeah.
it. Yeah. No, yeah, we're excited. We're patiently waiting. There has been, because Brittany and I talked about this the other day, there has been a lot of people that are frustrated with the order of events that are going on with Passionflix. And so we're like, well, You just gotta wait and just be
Calm
patient.
your damn self.
Calm your damn self.
That's it.
Because
That's it. That needs to be the tagline on the back of the redhead shirts.
calm your damn self.
Damn self.
Damn
I'm
self.
for it. 'Cause
Hey, Brittany has a shirt making thing,
I
so
do.
we'll
I'll
make
make
the
them.
shirt. We got it.
Done. I'm on board.
That'll be cute. That's like our own, like your own fan group. Hashtag redheads. Yeah, that's your fan group right there.
Yes, I'm into it.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Where's the
Calm
top
your
plate
damn
go?
self. That would be great. That would sell. That would totally sell.
Totally self.
I need to calm my damn self
Let's
sometimes.
make you guys some money, right? All of us do. Let's
Yeah.
let's make you guys some money. Let's make those shirts.
Yeah, right. So like we're poor. We need.
Help us.
I'm Mrs. Iglesias.
I'm just Iglesias. But yeah, no, thank you so much, Fred, for taking your time out of your busy schedule to talk with us. You've been just an absolute joy to connect with and obviously
Yes.
like really talk to you now and stuff like that. Hopefully eventually maybe in a few months we can do like another one of these just to kind of do like a check-in and just see like how things are going and all
Maybe
that
we
kind
can
of
get
stuff.
Allie to pop in on it.
I
Yeah,
know.
that would be so much fun. Yes, yes, yes to all of it.
It's a party. It's a
Allie.
Alec.
Allie.
Alec. But yeah, no, thank you so much. We really appreciate you and all that you do. We're hoping as true fans that the song will be released in somewhat a short time frame, and so that way we can have it on our phones and have that one on repeat. So
All the time.
all the time.
All the time.
Absolutely. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we will. So, but yeah, but thank you so much. We appreciate you, and you just enjoy the rest of the year, and we'll see you again hopefully soon.
Hopefully.
So,
Absolutely. Whenever. Just let me know. I'll be there.
all right.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's see. That was the amazing
Red.
Red Carter.
He was awesome.
He's
So
so
nice.
great.
I loved it. I felt like I was talking to my best friend.
Well, and that's how all of our interviews have been so far. It's literally just a get to know you hangout session. It's been so fun.
And I mean, that's kind of like the only way that we could do it right now, anyways. Rona.
Rona. But you know, but that was the lovely Red Carter. He is producing some more music for Passionflix. Some music videos are coming out with him too. So just stay tuned, like he said, of the song that will eventually come out in full.
Eventually haunt us.
Eventually haunt us with its beauty.
And he will forever be known as the Weekend of Passionflix. So
The Weekend.
just call him that from now on.
Hashtag redheads with
Yeah,
TVs.
hashtag redheads.
Redheads.
Calm your damn self.
Calm your damn self.
So, but yeah, thank you guys for joining us on another interview with a lovely, another Passionflix person. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel for more interviews and updates. Make sure you give this a thumbs up so you can watch it later for your enjoyment and things like that. But yeah, so thank you for joining us. We are the Passionista Sisters.
Bye.
Bye.